for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Alicia Edwards, representing the System. From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 247 pounds, Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards is walking into tonight hoping to right the wrong of Slammiversary and bounce back after his defeat to Moose in the no surrender match. And he got a good jump on Leon Slater earlier tonight heading into it.
Well, earlier on tonight, Eddie Edwards led the charge for the System, trying to make a proposal to Ricky Sosa, trying to get Sosa to join the System. Ricky Sosa said hell no to Edwards' offer after the fact Slater tried to come to the aid of Ricky Sosa, and the System beat down both men. Slater's got to be hurting after earlier on tonight.
After coming to the aid of Ricky Sosa, the System unceremoniously laying him out. He can now be walking into this at tip-top 100%, but you couldn't tell it from his attitude. You can't tell it from his energy. Slater entering the main event with all the gusto that he normally does. Can he topple Eddie Edwards?
Slater said earlier on tonight, I want to climb the ladder. In order to do so, I've got to get past people like Eddie Edwards. This match is next on Impact. Fans here in Albany, New York have taken a liking to Leon Slater. Slater needs to get past a former two-time TNA World Champion in Eddie Edwards to try and continue to prove that he is future TNA World Championship material.
Talking about how he wants to be the face of this company, the face of this brand hot dog.
Leon Slater said earlier on tonight that even without the X Division Championship, he's still the face of the X Division. Nothing against Cedric Alexander. It's hard to argue with Slater.
Okay, you say that to Cedric Alexander and see what happens.
Fair.
But there's no denying that Leon Slater has lit a fire under the TNA audience everywhere we go, making his hometown of Bradford, England, prouder than ever.
Leon Slater trying to rebound from Slammiversary. He got his contractual rematch for the X Division Championship, yet it was within a 7-man field in Ultimate X. I have said that was unfair, but Slater has not made one excuse. He's pushing forward.
You have to do one foot in front of the other, loss or not. My question is, you saw what Eddie Edwards did at Slammiversary in the No Surrender match, the depths he went to. In addition, what he did earlier tonight to jump Ricky Sosa and Leon Slater. Is Slater ready for that?
The stupid music.
No one's ready for that voice.
You wanna know something?
I do.
Look, each and every one of you is a pathetic loser. Losers, each and every one of you. You all want to cheer for him? You should be cheering for my husband. So, everyone, shut your mouth, and you're gonna cheer for my husband. Go ahead, baby. Go, baby. Cheer.
Here, here. What the hell is this? He gets music again?
You guys are all pathetic. Yes, where's the System's music? You all shut your mouth and you cheer for my husband. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Do it. Show them.
Music, music.
Whoa.
Don't you do it. Don't
truck love Leon.
How dare you?
I know for a fact our executive producer brushes his teeth to this song. Happy early 4th of July weekend to all of our fans in the United States. Our main event is underway. Leon Slater up against Eddie Edwards on the system.
And Slater not wasting any time, and you can't blame him after what happened earlier tonight.
Big shot there by Leon Slater. Earlier on this evening, Eddie Edwards in the system tried to convince Ricky Sosa to join the system. Sosa said, hell no. The system then beat down Ricky Sosa. Slater came to Ricky's aid, and the system's numbers overcame Slater and Sosa. So you have to imagine Slater is not at 100% coming into this match.
Couldn't tell it, like I said earlier, from his attitude, from the gusto he brings to the ring, from the fight he's bringing to Eddie Edwards.
Look at Slater, handspring, back elbow. Slater said earlier on tonight that he's trying to rise the ranks. He believes, even without the X Division title, he's already the face of the X Division, but he wants more. Slater wants to prove that he is a future TNA World Champion.
Look at him go! Slater has not hit the brakes for 1 second in this matchup.
Slater knows he's got to start
Easy.
down that path by knocking off people like a two-time former TNA World Champion in Eddie Edwards.
Yeah, say whatever you will about Eddie Edwards, about Alicia Edwards. Eddie is a former champion all over the world, especially here in TNA, a staple of this company.
Slater landing on his feet, doubling over Edwards. Slater well aware of what Edwards did this past weekend at Slammiversary, the atrocities he committed against Moosey's family, and a big backbreaker by Edwards.
And that's just how deadly and effective Edwards can be on a dime like that.
At Slammiversary, Moose defeated Eddie Edwards in a no-surrender match. Alicia threw in the towel on behalf of her husband, Eddie Edwards, but during the matchup, Eddie and Alicia put their hands on Moose's wife, Reese, and Moose's son, King. It was atrocious.
Even I was very, very shocked by that. The ringside family who were just concerned about Moose, but that's what I'm saying. Those are the depths that Eddie Edwards is willing to go to get a victory. Oh! This is the toughness, the sadistic nature of Eddie Edwards that comes out when necessary.
And in this match and what we've seen transpire earlier on tonight, it seems like Eddie Edwards and the established order of the system are not too keen on the likes of Leon Slater or Ricky Sosa climbing the ladder in TNA.
I mean, they would be if they did it at the system side. If they wanted to help the entire group rise up, they'd be more than happy. And I think Leon Slater and Ricky Sosa might need to reconsider, considering everything that Eddie Edwards is doing right now to Slater. Look at that.
Towering back body drop. Cover. Edwards pressing the shoulders down. Slater out at one.
I wonder somewhere maybe Ricky Sosa has his eyes close on this matchup. Maybe he himself is reconsidering everything after tonight.
I think Sosa was wise to turn down not only AJ Francis and Expressions, not only the Righteous, but especially the system. Edwards using the bulk of the 5 count, getting the referee's attention, and Alicia, illegal contact on the outside.
But here's the thing, nothing Eddie Edwards said earlier tonight was wrong. Bear Bronson joined the system, became a tag team champion. Cedric Alexander joined and helped the system, became X Division champion, taking out Leon Slater in the process, I might add. All Eddie was saying was facts.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Success, titles,
look at what
glory.
Look at what our new TNA World Champion Nick Nemeth is all about. We thought Casey Navarro and Nick Nemeth were friends, and Nick Nemeth cared about Casey Navarro, and at the drop of a hat, Nick Nemeth was willing to lay out Navarro earlier on tonight.
That sounds like a Casey Navarro problem.
Big moonsault attempt there by Eddie Edwards.
It's rare you see Edwards go to that level, a moonsault from the top. That's the statement he's trying to make against Leon Slater here.
Chance of Leon here inside the Broadview Center in the capital city of New York.
Slater looking to turn this match completely around. Eddie Edwards.
Edwards was thinking Blue Thunder Bomb, lashes out with a chop. Off the ropes, got him!
Slater knows how to pick up the pace.
Slater to the top rope. Crossbody!
Is it enough though?
Edwards gets the left shoulder up in time. Well, these matches are official for next week here on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. The Hardys will defend their TNA World Tag Team titles against the Great Hands. Also, it's a continuation of the TNA Knockouts Television Championship Tournament. More round one action coming up next week here on Impact. The return of Jody Threat up against Gabby Forza. Also, Jada Stone up against Alicia Edwards. So the system is out here at ringside right now. And also, this has been made official. Lei Ying Lee gets her contractual rematch for the TNA Knockouts World Championship against Zaya Brookside in a no disqualifications match.
And Edwards, boom, with the big backpack stunner. Can it put Slater away?
Slater is still in it.
Edwards thought he had it there. And this is Slater's MO. Keeps on ticking, keeps on kicking out. What does Edwards have to do to snuff out that flame?
Slater trying to put the heartbreak of losing the X Division Championship to Alexander in his rear view. He's focused on becoming a TNA World Champion.
This! Back and forth.
Edwards cuts down Slater. Look at this. Big power bomb. Here's the cover. Slater is still in this thing.
Eddie's gonna go for another, wants another tiger bomb. Got him!
Sits out with it. Is it enough? Slater's not going away.
The look on Edwards' face says it all.
These two have clashed in the past, but Edwards is rediscovering what Slater's all about.
People here in Albany seem to know what Leon Slater's all about too firmly in the former X Division champion's corner.
Whoa. Edwards was thinking Blue Thunder Bomb, and he got countered there by Slater. Or Edwards was thinking Boston Knee Party, excuse me.
But could this be it? Slater looking for that. Wait a second!
Hold on, there's Cedric Alexander. Alicia was distracting the official.
And Slater able to see it coming.
Wait. No, not like this. Edwards grabbing a hold of the pants. Edwards beats Slater.
Here is your winner, Eddie Edwards.
Slater saw Cedric Alexander coming. But it was enough. It was enough of a distraction to allow Edwards to get the drop.
The X Division champion, Alexander, all over Slater.
And now they get to send their message. Wait a second.
There's Ricky Sosa paying back the favor from Slater from earlier on tonight.
Even in the odds here.
Slater backed up Sosa against the system, and now the young Savage coming to the aid of Slater. Change is in the air here in TNA. The youngest is in charge. Sosa season is upon us. Remember the names, ladies and gentlemen. Leon Slater, Ricky Sosa, the future of our sport.